All right, ladies, I'm still alive. Thursday the 12th, back to lower body. Sumo squat, 3-point tap, curtsy, weighted curtsy, calf raise, and then we have up and overs. So sumo, 3-point tap, switch sides, weighted curtsy, switch sides. I actually have total, so alternating, but it's up to you guys. Calf raises. I'm just gonna do it standing because I don't feel like wheeling my thing, but you already know if you've been with me before, stairs is preferred. And up and over for our part 2. All right, sumo. So I did mention this before, but now we're actually doing it. So sumo means wide stance, toes pointed out. So I mentioned before, if you're doing a regular squat, you might find that your toes are slightly pointed out. Sumo, wide stance, toes pointed out, sink down. So you're gonna really feel this right here, and this actually activates your butt more. So if you are somebody who is concerned about building a bigger butt, do sumo over regular, okay? And even better, weighted sumo. Okay? It's a wide stance. You're gonna feel that inner thigh pull. 3-point tap. So, you're gonna have a close stance, you're gonna bend forward a little bit, and you're gonna start with your right foot, say. You're gonna tap to the front, back to the middle. Tap out to the side, back to the middle, tap to the back to the middle. That's 1, okay? Front, side, back, I almost said middle. 2, front, side, back, 3. So if you notice when I do it, I move my hands the opposite of my foot. So I usually go back like this when I tap forward. I shift my arms to the other side when I tap to the side, and I shift forward when I tap back. That's because you're all on one leg. It helps me keep balance. 1, 2, okay? Switch sides. 1, 2. So like I said, all your weight is on this one leg, and you're having to, your core is working to keep your body balanced. Your leg is working, your ankle is working, everything's working. So remember to stay down. Don't do it standing straight, or don't like tap, stand up, squat, stand up, bend, stand up. You're always down here. You're just moving your leg, okay? Weighted curtsy. So curtsy is similar to skater because you're doing diagonal back, but with the skater, you went diagonal back and your legs stayed straight. When you do your curtsy, you go down 90 degree, 90 degree. So you start here, take your leg, diagonal back, 90 degree, 90 degree, up. 90 degree, up. Hold your weight. I like to do these alternating, which is why I put total. So I go here, switch, here, switch. If you find that this is difficult, stick to one side at a time. So again, nothing really crazy to break down about that other than diagonal back, 90 degree, 90 degree. You can hold on to a chair if you need to. In that case, you would only do one side at a time. And now for our calf raises. So ideally your calf raise would be done on a staircase because you want to get your full range of motion. I hate wheeling this thing over here, but I feel like I just have to. So there's my staircase. Here I am. So I'm gonna go up on my tippy toes, sink down past the line of, I almost said equal, but that doesn't make sense. Past the floor line, I guess. Up, sink down. Up, sink down. Up, sink down. Okay, so some people like to do it like this. I always go up, take a second, down. Up, take a second, down, all right? I'm gonna show you, if you don't have stairs nearby, how you should be doing it. So I'll bring it over here, turn it this way, oops, where I have my little, this is like a little shelf. So actually I'm gonna back this up more. Okay, so if you have no staircase nearby, you're going to lean forward, up on your tippy toes, flat on your heels, up on your tippy toes, flat on your heels. So the purpose of that is, if this is the floor and my palm is my toe, is that what I'm saying? No, my heel. I go up on my tippy toe and then I come down and I'm here. I'm stopping at the floor level, right? If I am on a staircase, now my heel is below the level. So I'm going up and then I'm sinking down, up, sinking down. So I'm getting a farther range of motion versus just doing this because my heel is stopping at the floor. If I'm on a staircase or I'm at an angle and I go up, now my heel goes past the floor level, I get a larger range of motion. So that is the reason why I say that, and I don't recommend just doing it like this because that's your least range of motion. It still works. It does work, but if you have a staircase, that's your best option. Okay? And then once you're done with that, we're gonna move on to part 2, which is our up and overs. So you're gonna take a weight. It doesn't really do anything except for serve as like a marker. And kind of similar to our windshield wipers, you're gonna go side to side with your legs. So I'm leaning back just like this. And I'm gonna start over here. And I'm gonna kind of almost V up, tuck up, over, down, up, crunch, 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 okay? Now, to make it easier, you can get a little bit closer and you're gonna bend your legs more. Okay, that's much easier than having a straighter leg, okay? Because now you're lifting more of your leg. So with that one, I will say, because it's already happening to me and I've only done it like 3 times, you might find pain in your hip flexor, which is basically your upper thigh, almost where like your leg connects to your torso. You'll find that that front area will get really tight, especially if you're doing abs that include legs, like windshield wipers, like up and overs, like leg lifts, anything where you're moving your legs to work your abs. You might find that you get pain right here, which is your hip flexor. There's really nothing that you can like do. I feel like when it happens, it's like it's already too tight. You can stretch it, but usually I just give up whatever it was I was doing at that point, and then it just goes away. But if I keep trying to push through it, it doesn't go away. That's just me. You could try it, you could stop and stretch and then try again, but from my experience, once it starts hurting, it like really doesn't stop until you stop the exercise that you're doing. So if you find that you're getting that hip flexor pain, pick a different ab exercise, okay? Oops.